So we have left the Half Moon Cay resort store.
This is a really nice concept. I actually like this. It's a new one. Why? Because here you can actually use your sell and sign card to purchase items, as to where before you only had the option of the straw market, and that was cash only. So a lot of guests would come on shore without cash, so they wouldn't be able to get a souvenir or anything from Half Moon Cay. So this is great. I love it.
We're going to do a quick tour around the Welcome Center. So right here, you have the information booth.
If you have a shore excursion, or if you have any questions, you can come to the information hut. I will tell you right now, it's a bit chaotic when you first get off the ship.
You hear them calling out to people. They got lines of people going on their shore excursion right there. That's the Stingray Adventure heading off. You got some seats here. Over there is where you would get off of the tender. That's the tender pier. A cute little fountain here.
This is normally where all the shore excursions meet up at. When you come into the Welcome Center, once you walk in through the arch, you can find your restrooms on the right-hand side. Now this is part of the straw market. The last time we came here, it really wasn't this organized. Like, it was more like tables. But it is basically the same concept. Now if we continue to walk around there, you see people that are actually waiting to board their shuttle that's going to take them over to their excursion. Here you can get a band playing. They normally start playing early in the morning, so they should be on really quick, fairly quick. This is the straw market that we were talking about. Here you can find things that are handcrafted by locals. So if you want to support local businesses, this is a place to be. You can find your little purses, things that hang off the wall at home. You see the hats. These are supposed to be handcrafted. And then if you continue to walk around, you got your carvings though. Carvings are cute. I think we have a carving from here. I'm not sure. Showing you some of the stuff that you can actually purchase here. And if you want to come and you really want to have a feel of what Half Moon Cay is and the Bahamas is, you should really come and get something that is handmade by the locals. You have your t-shirts. They also have jewelry that is handmade. Look how cute. I used to collect magnets. You have your glasses just in case you forget yours on the ship. You don't have to go back and get them. You have some more apparel here. If you need swimming trunks, if you need a cover-up, you can find all that here. You have lockers available over there for rent. And this is the Rum Runners bar. And remember, on this island, everything except the straw market is sell and sign card. Okay, so we're headed to the water sports area. They have lockers here as well that you can rent.
So at this water sports area, you also have beach rental equipment. They only take your sail and sign card, but you can grab things like rafts, floating devices. Right in there, you got some of the things that they rent for you to be able to hang out on the beach. This is the beach right here. And right in the distance, you'll see the Carnival Sunrise. And that's the ship that we just got off. And we rode that tender into that tender port to get us right here on a piece of paradise. Absolutely gorgeous beach, beautiful blue waters. That's typically what the Bahamas have to offer.
Very clear. And something else that I wanted to mention, it's ADA friendly because they do have a ramp. So if you are in a wheelchair or you have mobility issues, you can also just come down the ramp. And they do have wheelchairs that are geared to be used in the sand.
They got a bar on wheels.
Oh, let's go and check it out.
So that's pretty cool. They've actually got like a bar on wheels kind of thing going where they can serve you some drinks.
And they remain frosty because before they would melt because they had the team members walking around with a caddy and them inside the caddy with ice. With this heat, the ice melts really fast.
The one thing that they do need to do is bring their Cheers beverage package to land. Got to get that out there.
We love Carnival, but that's the only thing that,
You got to switch that up. You got to be able to allow people to use the beverage package that they purchased on board right here in Half Moon Cay. Personal opinion, but I'm sure
a lot of people
share that sentiment. But we didn't show them the splash zone. Where is the splash zone?
We can go there. We still have time.
All right, guys, we're going to walk over to the splash zone. Let's see if we can... I could have sworn it was here somewhere.
It's right back there.
Okay, so this is news to us.
Yep.
There is no more splash zones for the kids, at least not here where it originally was. It is still a gorgeous island. It's still really nice. A lot to do, a lot more to do from the last time that we were here. So it's 9:43 right now. We're gonna go up through the I Wish I Could Stay Here Forever bar and see what they have going on there. There are a lot of seating areas here.
Yes.
This is at no additional cost. It's just a first come, first serve kind of thing. You put your items down. As a fellow traveler, please don't take more than what you need. But it is first come, first serve, no charge for those.
And they did make it a bar. It wasn't before, and now it is. Before it was just a little photo op.
Yeah.
I wish I could stay here forever.
So we're gonna walk up through here and then we'll head back towards the Welcome Center. What do you say?
Sounds great.
There's a lot of walking, y'all.
Yes. They have a lobster shack too.
Am I starting to sweat already? Am I starting to sweat? Y'all can tell me. Tell me if I'm starting to sweat.
This is nice. I like this. This is definitely new to us.
Yes, this was not a bar before. This is just kind of like an area where you could sit in and just hang out. And now you can get your refreshments here. This does make me wish I could stay here forever. This bar is so correct.
It is.
Now
I like the seating area where you can just sit and just watch everyone else bathing.
Yeah, this is really nice. It's nice and cool up here. You get a nice breeze.
Yes.
And a really, really nice view of the ship, of the tenders coming back and forth, the ocean front there.
And they actually have two areas. Oh, that's a lobster shack.
All right, so we are walking back over to where we need to grab our excursion. You've got trinkets and treasures here. I'm not gonna go inside because more than likely you're gonna have more or less the same things that you've had at some of the other gift shops. You also have some restrooms here right behind the I Wish I Could Stay Here Forever bar. There's a little sign for you. You got Lobster Shack, you got Bonefish Trail. You've also got Columbus Path and dining pavilions going that way. We're going opposite. We're going back towards the Welcome Center. But a lot of options here.
Oh, this is a chapel.
There's a church there. Don't walk through there if you're afraid that you're going to burn up.
That's funny.
That's not the reason why we're not walking through there. We're going to the Welcome Center.
Hello.
Promise. This is something that's new as well. They've got some trash and recycle receptacles here. Yes. So they've kind of upgraded there. Keep the island clean. Make sure that we keep
the world
a cleaner place.
Yep.
And make sure the environment is our priority.
Oh, we already showed them this, but
yes.
The other
side. So we're walking back past the Half Moon Cay resort store, and we're coming right back on to the Welcome Center. So we kind of took you in a bit of a circle, but I promise you this is going somewhere. And we're going somewhere.
The most important part is that this is it's a beautiful island with great things to offer. You have some people already going back to the ship. Probably they forgot something.
And if you see in the distance right there, that's the kind of tram that we'll be on. So once again, this is your welcoming center. You still have people coming onto the island from those tender boats. And it'll look like this basically until about 12 or 1 o'clock, where you'll have large amounts of people coming onto the island, and then it'll kind of slow down from there.
Some people, honestly, sometimes they just get off the ship just to kind of dip in the water, take a dip in the ocean, and then go back on board.
So when you're here at Half Moon Cay, make sure you pack your patience when it comes to excursions. Because it's not the first time, but typically it's a really, really huge mess.
Yes, it is.
When it comes to the information booth and everything. We're still waiting for our excursion. The first one was actually running behind schedule.
21 minutes.
So we're running behind schedule now. But pack your patience for sure, because you're gonna need it.
But after the excursion, you can go to the beach and have a good time. But it will require you to wait a little bit sometimes.
Yep. So we're still waiting, and we'll see you guys on the tram. Just hang in there. Be patient like we are.
Okay, everyone, so welcome on board the Island Calypso Tram Tour. Welcome to the beautiful Half Moon Cay in the Bahamas. Again, my name is Yvette. Our driver is Andrew. Now briefing on this private island that you're on. Holland America Line, they purchased this island from some previous native owners in 1996 for $6 million. They spent $15 million to develop the island. This key is 5 miles long, 2 miles wide. This is a self-sufficient key, meaning that there were no natural source of water. They desalinated water by reverse osmosis.
And what I want is you. Could you come a little closer? I want you by my side, and I'll try the best I can to make you feel this way. Don't let me down, down, down. It could be you and I.
So welcome to the home of the swimming horses. We here at Pegasus Ranch, where they have 41 horses here, thoroughbreds, quarter draft horse. One donkey here by the name of Ted the donkey. They will not allow you to ride Ted, he's pretty old. Now you can pet him, take photos with him. The horse excursion is one of the highlight excursions that they have on here. It consists of 2 parts. Part 1 consists of an hour ride along the walking trails. Now the guests now doing their part 2. If you look in the back of you, they have like 5 minutes in the water on the horse. And that is the highlight part of that excursion, being in the water on a horse.
Aw, that looks so fun.
We're doing that next time.
Yeah, not for the channel or anything else. I just want to do it for us. They look like pretty healthy horses. Like some of the reviews were speaking about how unhealthy the horses were, but they look healthy to me.
Yeah. It's like a pretty cool excursion. So I've promised Debbie next time we come here.
Because see, I wanted to do this excursion today.
She did.
And Adam was like adamant. He was like, no, no, no. And I'm like, I really want to ride a horse. I've never ridden a horse. Well, I have when I was like 7 years old, a long time ago, but not in the water. I wanted to do this excursion. He said no. Now that he sees how fun it looks, right? So he promised me that we would do it the next time we come
Y'all
here.
wouldn't be mad at us if we did an excursion when we were riding on horses' backs, right? We've heard some people who are upset about this excursion.
Yeah, but the horses look very healthy. That's what I was telling Adam.
They do. They look very healthy. So back on board the tram we go.
So anyhow, so we're supposed to be back here, right, in November. We'll let our audience know, you know. So if you watch us, you know.
She'll be going on
And-
the horseback ride in November.
In November, yes. I will be doing horseback riding. Guaranteed.
All right, so we'll see what our next stop is. I don't even think that we touched base with you guys at the fact that we were on board the tram, but now we're touching base. And you guys got to see some horses, and in November you'll get to see us on some horses. Stay tuned.
Now the area here is what we call Water Sports 3. It's where all of the water sports activities take place. Like kayak adventure excursion, jet ski excursion, ecology class paddleboard excursion. This is the meet the point. This body of water is considered to be a 700-acre saltwater lagoon, also known as Bonefish Lagoon. This lagoon have a direct opening that leads straight out to the ocean.
And what I want is you. Could you come a little closer? I want you by my side, and I'll try the best I can to make you feel this way. Don't let me.
So here we are at Stingray Adventure. We've done this excursion before. It's fairly low price for what you get. It's like $54 last time we checked.
Yes. And if you notice, it is super safe. Why? Because you see there's a net all around, so nothing comes in. So that gives you the ability to relax and actually enjoy the stingrays and all of the sea animals that are actually in the water.
Yeah, there's a whole ecosystem that they have in this area here. But definitely, if you're going to be in Half Moon Cay, I would say check it out. It's, again, very inexpensive. And it's a really nice experience. You get to feed them, you get to kiss them. It's pretty cool. So we're going to head back to the tram. And we're likely going to do this at some point again. Not in November, of course, because we're going horseback riding.
And it's too cold to be in the water.
Well, you're going to be in the water in November.
No, yeah, but my legs are going to be in the water, not my entire body.
Okay. But back we go.
Yep.
All right, so we are off the tram. It was a nice ride. Debbie feels like it was a bit rushed, but it was cool.
It was cool. Like I just feel like it was a bit rushed because we did start late, and we ended up earlier than, the other one ended. So I don't know, but it was nice. It was nice. We got to see a lot of things that I don't think we would have seen had we tried to walk all this around. So it was a good. For $30, it was a good price.
The waters are beautiful. It's a nice place to just come and relax. And there are things that you can get into if you're interested in certain activities. But we're probably going to go and check out the Captain Morgan on the Rocks, see whether or not they started the games. And then after that, we're going to grab some food more than likely. But let's go check out the games first, and we'll see you at Captain Morgan on the Rocks. Since we did the tour and everything, I think I just got sand all over my face. Don't judge me. So I'm walking back towards the Welcome Center to go and grab some towels. We did the tram ride, and we found a spot over near Captain Morgan and the Rocks like we told you we would. And we didn't have any towels. So the beach chairs have like a vinyl kind of like plastic thing, and it gets really hot. So you're gonna want a towel or something to kind of lay down over that so that you don't burn yourself. So I'm walking back. It's not too far of a walk, probably about 5 minutes or so. And then I'm gonna head back over. I'll show you guys the umbrella that we got. We were considering it. Debbie was like, oh, should we get it? I'm like, do you want to cook out here? Because I'm not trying to cook. So we got the umbrella. We don't have to cook. And then we're probably going to go and get that food just like we said before. But make sure you get your towels before you go and try to find your beach spot, so you don't have to take a hike like I'm doing right now. It's keeping me in shape though. Get my steps in. See you guys back at Captain Morgan on the Rocks.
I wanna stay here with you.
So we're in the water now.
We're in the water. The water is very refreshing.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a shock when you first walk in, but afterwards, it's delicious.
Delicious, like you can drink it and just get. No, that's it.
Feels delicious.
Feels good. Feels very refreshing.
So what we did right was we rented an umbrella and we got 2 lounge chairs. We're going to stay here for quite a while. And even if we're not, y'all, the sun is sunny.
I'm not cooking.
So yeah, you need an umbrella out here. And after that, the musical chairs is about to start at like 12:30. The DJ was saying that they can't do the tug of war because last cruise, they actually broke it.
That's crazy, though, because that was a thick
It
rope.
was a big rope. He said
You must have had some strong.
no, that's what he was saying. He was like, that's how strong the people that were actually competing were. So, yeah, so they broke it. So we don't have tug of war. We just have musical chairs. But we have some good music.
Hopefully they do the bucket game where they have to run to the water and get the bucket and fill up.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will.
Hopefully. But yeah, we're just here hanging out. We're having a great time. Just to let you know, the umbrella today was $24.99, and you could use you had to use your sail and sign card to get that umbrella. But it's definitely worth it.
If you come here for the very first time, the umbrella inside of the bag, it has like a sack that you actually weigh it down with sand. We didn't know that, so we were trying to stick the umbrella into the sand and it kept falling over. So make sure that you look out for that. It's very helpful to keep it steady.
But yeah, we're going to continue to enjoy. We're going to go over and catch some of these activities and games that they have. We still haven't gone and grabbed any food yet, but that's on the itinerary very soon as well. But we're going to continue to enjoy here. Make sure that you book that cruise as soon as you can, and if you need our help, please make sure that you contact us right here. We got you.
My mind, yeah, you're all that I think about. You know you got me going wild, and what I want is you. Could you come a little closer? I want you by my side, and I'll try the best I can to make you feel this way. Don't let me down, down, down. It could be you and I want you.
Okay, y'all, so we decided to go on ahead and come back in and cool off. They closed the bar. It was probably around, huh? What was that? No, baby, I said to cool down. See what you get when you're all up in my conversation? Anyhow, the bar here at Half Moon Cay closes at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's the last call. And once the bar closes, pretty much everybody just starts like packing up, if you can see. We are going to stay for about another 45 minutes, probably catch the last tender, just because it won't be as busy. Or we'll be swimming back to the ship. Absolutely, yes. And we won't be doing that because if you can see the ship all the way back there, it's not really close. So, but the water feels great and amazing. There's Adam. You see him playing mermaid.
You now, 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 now. Come let me hold you now. I wanna lay in your arms. Come let me love you now. Yeah, you're the one that I want. I wanna stay here.
All right, so that's it for us here on the island of Half Moon Cay. We're going to go ahead and jump back onto the ship. We're going to start packing our stuff, get back on the ship. We still have dinner at Cucina del Capitano tonight, so we're super excited about that, but off we go.
Yeah, we had a fantastic day. We can't complain. You know, we got a beach umbrella. We got to enjoy the beautiful waters of the Bahamas. The sand, you can't find sand like this anywhere else, okay? So this is exquisite. It really is.
Yeah, we had a great time. So we're out of here. We will see you guys back on board the tender. We'll meet back up there.
I told you I can't get you off my mind. Come let me hold you now. I wanna lay in your arms. Come let me love you now. Yeah, you're the one that I want. I wanna stay here. I wanna stay.
This tender process is truly the worst.
Yes, it is truly the worst. We are one of the last ones off Half Moon Cay. or Cay, and
We're waiting for the tender to get here. Oh, this AC is blasting really nicely.
it seems like in the morning they had probably about 5 tenders running at the same time.
At least.
Getting people off the ship. But getting people back on the ship, right now we've only seen one. It hasn't been the best experience getting back on the ship.
What time do we have?
It is 3:26, and we were supposed to, the last tender was supposed to run at 3:15, and back on board was supposed to be at 3:30. We've been here since 3 o'clock.
I can't stand tender ports, but again, this is first world problems right here that we're talking about. I just want to make that clear. We understand that. You can leave your comments in the comment area about how we're just being whiny babies, and we'll accept that. Anyhow, we're still awaiting the tender. It is burning up out here.
We gotta go out.
Oh, we're getting kicked out into the sun? We're getting kicked out into the sun,
For
y'all.
like 10 minutes.
We're about to cook.
with you. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la.
Hello, hello. We are back on board. We had a very long, tender experience. Yeah. To get back on board the ship, but we're here. We are at Cucina del Capitano, and we're here for dinner. What'd you get? You don't have to do the Italian name. The Italian names are hard.
Okay, so for appetizer, I got something with a mozzarella cheese and some tomatoes with some wine.
You know what? We're just gonna hold on that
Yeah.
because I can't remember what I got either.
The names are really complicated.
So we're just gonna show you.
Yeah.
We do want to share how much we paid for this. $24 is what we paid for
$24
this.
per person, you're right.
Correct. $11 for children. So children are 12 and under, if I'm not mistaken.
And it's a 3-course meal.
Yes. So, if
So
you
we'll definitely have to show you because we just can't remember what it was that we ordered.
So if you do want to come here, understand it is an upcharge for dinner. It is not an upcharge for lunch. You can come here for lunch and it's not anything additional. It's complimentary with your cruise fare.
And it's called a pasta bar for lunch.
So hang on, we're going to show you our appetizer in just a second. Oh yeah, and the bread here is delicious. You're looking at the bread now. Enjoy it. We're going to see you guys for the appetizers. I've got my appetizer.
That looks good.
Debbie's got her appetizer.
This looks like a lot. To be an appetizer, this is like really good.
Correct. That's
And
a lot
all
of
this is
mozzarella.
like, yes, this is cheese, yikes. And then you have like 5 cute little tomatoes. But it's garnished very well. Everything is like it's just glistening.
The presentation is
The
really
presentation
nice.
is very nice. Absolutely.
And then these are my rice balls with, stop giggling, you gotta grow up. And it has, I forget what type of cheese that it has on top of it. But yes, I got the rice balls and it has like a tomato sauce at the bottom and some cheese on top.
Yes, and mine is sitting on a bed of arugula.
Very nice. So let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
And we'll let you know how it tastes. So we finished the appetizers. You got to see what we both got. What was your take on yours?
You know, I love my appetizer. My tomatoes were very juicy. They were fresh. And I also like the fact that when you mix or combine all of the ingredients, the arugula, the tomatoes, the cherry tomatoes, and the mozzarella, the way that all of the flavors blended, it just made it very smooth.
All right. And you see my plate there. Yeah. It didn't stand a chance against your boy. But as you saw mine. I got the rice balls. They were very warm and gooey. A lot of cheese in the middle. Outside was very crispy. That just kind of worked hand in hand. The tomato sauce that it did have, I've got my entree out here. The acidity was really good. It was a good combination between the cheese, the crispiness of the rice ball. I recommend. Do the rice balls. We're gonna eat our entrees. They just came out. This is what I got. Debbie got a tomahawk pork chop over there.
Or lamb chop, I think. I'm not sure.
No, that was a pork chop.
It was pork chop, okay, with the potatoes.
Fingerling potatoes. I was gonna get those until you got them.
But we can share.
But I decided to get something different. I got these things.
What is that?
Good question.
We'll try them out and we'll let you know how they taste.
Yeah, it's gnocchi something.
Okay.
We'll give you the names of all of it, I promise. But for right now, we're gonna eat and then we'll tell you what we think about it. It all looks really good. All right, so we just finished our entrees. Debbie had the tomahawk pork chop. What'd you think?
It was good. Pork chop, you know what? It's either good or it's bad. This one was flavorful. Okay, go ahead.
Do it.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you very much.
It was very juicy for it to be pork, I must say that. And it was very well seasoned. But you know, it was just a pork chop.
What was on the side of it? Did you have any sides? Oh, you had the fingerling potatoes.
The fingerling potatoes.
Okay. Oh, yeah, those were okay too.
Yeah.
Right?
They were okay. They were not dry. They were also, you know, well cooked.
They're crispy.
Yes.
Yeah, they were okay. My entree, very tender, easy to cut. You know, you didn't need a knife. A fork would do. It was good. Is it worth $24 a person? I don't think so. It used to be $15, and then they raised it to like $18, and now it's $24. It was better at $15.
The thing is that we've been eating at Cantina for about 5 or 6 years now. You know, as we've cruised along and the prices have increased, the face of the menu changed, but the menu itself, the plates, have not. So it's just kind of like...
The decoration has changed a little bit, but yeah, everything has pretty much stayed status quo. They did used to give you like a little tea light here, a little candle for ambiance, but it's not there anymore. Now all I have is my empty Coca-Cola
Actually, all
can.
the tea lights are right behind you.
Are they?
Yeah.
There we go. Should have set the table myself. Anyhow, desserts have come out. I got my dessert. Debbie's got her dessert.
I think I've had this before once again.
And they are about to do a show.
No, baby, that's just the music.
No, she's got a microphone.
Well, that's new.
Seems to shine like it had too much more. That's it's your eyes like the beats of fire. That's when the white seems to shine like you had too much more. That's
I didn't want to close out dinner at Cucina del Capitano because I was going to talk a lot of crap about their desserts. It was horrible.
It was.
It was horrible. I didn't enjoy it at all. And I feel like the workers were in too close of proximity to us for me to kind of be as honest as I wanted to be about this. So mine was horrible. Debbie's was less than a little bit less than horrible.
I forgot what wine was called, but I know it was some kind of cake, and then you had not a custard, but
Like a cream type
like a
thing?
cream type thing, and then you had what is that called? Sorbet.
Like
a
a lime
sorbet.
Yeah.
You know, and it wasn't like the bread by itself or the cake by itself was not the greatest, but the combination of the cream and the cake made it edible, but it wasn't my favorite. And you know, the sorbet, you can't go wrong with lime sorbet. It's gonna be good regardless. But it wasn't the best dessert. We both left like
Half of it.
Half of it.
Well, you ate a little bit more. Mine was like a double cookie something. It doesn't matter. You're looking at it right now on the screen. It wasn't good. It's okay.
with some kind of coffee, ice cream. Yeah.
Let's not talk about it. But we're done with dinner. We're gonna try to go and see what else we're gonna get into. Just to let you know, this video is sponsored by Coca-Cola. No, it's not. It doesn't matter. Anyway, we'll talk to you guys soon. See you in the next spot.
When and where did you first meet your spouse? You said?
7 Lounge.
7 Lounge. Is this a bar? Is this a club?
It's a bar.
It's a bar. Very good. 7 Lounge is a bar. And you said? Bar. A bar. There you go. We got an answer. What would it? Okay, don't tell me about it. I'll just picture it. Okay. Why was it a 10? What made it so good?
It's just a good kiss.
Just a good kisser. Look at his face. He's like, well, yes, I am. Silence on this side. Hey, clap your hands on Yellow Speed. Your body, baby. Clap your hands. Hey.
My people, we are here. I know we haven't checked in a little bit. We've the last time we left you, we were at Cucina del Capitano. We just left Cucina del Capitano.
We were critiquing
The desserts.
the desserts. Yeah.
So after that, we went to the Love and Marriage show. If you haven't gone to the Love and Marriage show, go to the Love and Marriage show. Every time, I can tell you it's a little bit different because you're going to have different people up there. You're going to have different answers. So it's going to be a little bit more fun, a little bit more, it's going to...
Spicy. The
Yeah.
spice will like differ depending on the couples that are there.
And then we went over to the 80s Lido deck party. I got my hat thrown into the pool by a little kid because he was doing like a little Michael Jackson rendition. But I was cool with it. It was all in fun. It was a good time.
It honestly was. Like, I noticed that Gabe, the cruise director, works well with early 20s and the teens. He really does. He really does get them going and get them to participate.
Yeah, so it was a good time. We drank a lot, and don't judge us. And at the end of the day, if you're judging us, we're judging you for judging us. Debbie's wearing our merch right now.
Oh, yes. Check it out.
Life short, cruise often. Make sure that you check our link in the description if you want to grab some of this merch. We've got more merch coming.
They don't have to go as far as description. It's right underneath our video. That's our merch. Actually, we're going to tag.
This is true.
Yeah, we're going to tag this and this beautiful cup right here.
Hey, listen, you got a tumbler right here. So when you get your drinks, you can pour them into this tumbler. And it can keep your drinks cool. Look at that ice. The ice is still in it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for staying this long.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys in the next video. We'll be in Nassau, Bahamas. At the
Stay
Breezes
tuned.
Resort.
Yes, we're going to go to the Breezes Resort. And stay tuned because we have big things coming your way.
Come on now. We love you. You love us. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell for all the videos coming up. But for tonight, we're out.
Good night, guys.
the same.